Hola. What's up, JM? How you doing, my friend? I take it you got your live stream cut short because Sal was going live. I was looking forward to messing with you just a little bit more than I had the opportunity to. So, what are you up to this evening? It's Sunday evening. Where exactly in Canada are you, by the way? East Coast, West Coast, Central? Excellent buy. Excellent buy right now. Dude, let me see here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, wow. So you're on the East Coast. It's like almost midnight there, huh? It's actually not a lot of platinum. Oh, okay. It's only 10. Yeah, okay. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So you're over there by Nova Scotia or New Scotland. A lot of Gaelic speakers over there, huh? See, I know quite a bit about Nova Scotia. Actually, not quite a bit. I do know, I think, in either 17 or 1850s ish, most of the Scottish Highlanders moved out of Scotland and went to Nova Scotia. What's up, Chris? That's how I know they have that. Was it Nova Scotia University teaches Gaelic, which is a classic Scottish Highlander language. Nishmi. I used to know a little bit of it. My grandmother spoke it. So, how's you guys' weekend been? I tell you what, check into it's just right there to your east, isn't it? Northeast. Check out that. It's called Seafair. I'm up like 40% on my purchase. It's penny stock. I wouldn't suggest buying it right now because it usually goes up to about 80, 90, then goes back down to 30. That's 0.003 and 0.008 or 9. But if it goes above 0.09, it might be on the. But check into it. It still might be worth buying actually if you actually research it. The company's been around for 23 years. In the past 10 years, been flatlined, still working with the regulators of Florida, environmental regulators on treasure recovery on the coastlines of the oceans, and they're working on some new technology, taking it from land-based to water-based. 23 years ago when they started, it was like $8 asking, $8.60 something. That was 23 years ago, and it's gone down. flatlined for 10 years. Started working with regulators. I think they're fixing to pop back up. What do you think, Jim? But I suggest you guys do your own research on it. Watch their videos they put out. See what read between the lines when they put stuff out. The most recent video is a drilling sample they took. The guy was saying, "Yeah, this is the bottom of the boat. There's a little sample about that big around, about yay thick." There's, "Yeah, we can tell this is the bottom of the boat. There's about 8 to 9 foot of artifacts," is what he called them. So if it's your treasure's at the bottom of the boat turns over. But anyhow, the whole purpose of the Seafarer or SFRX is to pinpoint, locate non-ferrous materials inside old ships that have been covered up by coral reefs, to where you can just basically drill down about a 1-foot hole and extract all the non-ferrous material with minimal damage to the reef system. Most of the countries in the Gulf of Mexico and along the east coast of America and actually America itself have prevented treasure hunters from going after treasures because of the destructive manners in which they actually retrieve the treasures. And the Seafarer Explorer SFRX is coming up with a new way to do that. And I think they're on the cusp of actually producing results, which will drive the price back up to $68 per share. And if you're getting it for about a half penny or a penny a share, it's a good investment. Of course, it could belly up, so throw $300, $400, $500 at it if you can lose that much. Of course, you do that with any investment. Only invest what you can lose. So, what are you guys invested in that you're up on and not negative on? Because actually, that's the only stock that I'm up on. All the rest I'm down. All the miners, junior miners. Wealth of nations. Oil. Oh my goodness gracious, yes, oil will be big, man. It's probably going to go up to about 140 or 150. Be hell on prices. But America will be producing oil and selling it to the world, so it'll still be a reserve currency. What is a silver elephant? Is that a miner, junior miner? Speaking of pot stocks, check this shit out, JM. 1 second. I actually couldn't wait. Harvested it a little bit early. I cut the top off. It's actually, there was more to it, but I cut it off. I'll be smoking that baby here shortly. Got it drying with the rest of the plant. Got about a quarter pound of that plant. Oh, an exploration company. Okay. Specifically, the ETF VDE. Wow, see, dude, you might know a lot, but I damn sure don't know about them stock shit. I don't know how to short, long, pull the rug, whatever else you can do. I do know you should buy silver and platinum because they're over or undervalued big time. I have Shadow down here and Gandalf down here. One of the two of them are going to jump on my lap shortly. So, any of you guys going to Vegas next week? And there he is. Can you see him? You see his head there. Gandalf. Come on, JM. Walk more dogs, get some extra cash, buy that platinum. You'll be happy with it. Within 2 to 3 years, man, it's gonna have to. I tell you what, Christopher Bick, during the George Bush administrations, uh, the Bush family bought the third largest freshwater reservoir in Paraguay, South America, and he was stated as saying, uh, water will be the same price as gas. So I imagine a gallon of water eventually here in the next couple of years is going to be about $10 a gallon, just like gas. So to invest in some sort of a water stock is not a bad thing. Yeah, that's why, I still remember, and it's never changed. Back in the 50s, 40s, and 50s, they called the stock market the Nifty 50 because there's only 50 companies, and it was straight up considered gambling. I don't know when the thought process changed, but trust me, it's still gambling. That's the way I see it. And the biggest stock I own, I think, is like a 10 cents. There's no way in hell. I mean, I think I threw like $1,500, and I already consider it lost because that's anything I gamble, I consider it lost. And if I do any better, yee. But yeah, I don't know if it actually changed in the 80s because people still losing their ass. It's a gamble. You can't trust the charts. As soon as fundamentals go out the window, what the hell do you got? Speculation. Ah, let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. I like my treasure hunting stock because, like I said, I have, let's see, one, two, three, four mining stocks. One's down 25%, one's down 22%, one's down 30%, one's down 56%. And then I got SFRX, and it's up 37, 38%. And I consider it a mining stock. I convinced myself it was a mining stock. That's why I bought it. And it's fucking cool. Yeah, yeah. That's it, man. I can tell with my union, they put so much money into, they call it the annuity fund, where they stick money into the bank account through Vanguard for us. And to try and move that money around it's like an act of God. My money. And I got to go through my union and Vanguard, have them talk to each other with my okay to make a trade. I'm like, dude, it takes like 48 hours. You lose your ass in freaking 2 minutes with the stock market. Yeah, Chris, they're going to bring in like 10 million gallons a day and pump it into the Mississippi to push the salt water. But come on, man, seriously, New Orleans it's needed to go away for quite some time, and they've known it was going to. They've got a damn a levee around the whole thing because it's under water level on the Gulf of Mexico. How many hundreds of years can that last? Exactly, JM. That's why, as an iron worker, and it's kind of screwed my career as far as retirement credits, but about between every 7 to 10 years of the 30 years I've been doing this shit, I'll get out for about a year because after 7 months I can pull my annuity. And I've pulled my annuity 3 times in the past 30 years just because I don't want them to touch my fucking money. I don't like that they're touching my money. I never have. I complain about it damn near at every union meeting. Every other union meeting, I'll say something about it. But nothing changes because I'm the only asshole that runs his mouth. The rest of the people just follow suit with what's ever going on. Whatever. But yeah, I remember in 2008, before I think I'm the reason why they made as many changes to the Vanguard as what they have now. Because it used to be you could make a phone call at the end of the day and the transaction would take place at the end of that day. And when the stock market was crashing, I was looking around and I had access to that same day trade. So I'd call them up and say, hey, I'd like to transfer all my funds into this account. And, hey, Original Tim, what's up? And I did that like 12 times during the crash. And I started with like $20,000 in my annuity. And at the end of the crash, I had like $28,000 in my annuity. I actually made money during the crash. And they were like, no, we ain't going to move this around. It costs us too much money. Now you got to write a letter or do an email and get approval from them. Like, fuck you guys. But I actually made money on the 2008 crash. I made about, I think it was 35%, something like that. 40%, 35%, something. As everyone else was losing money. What? By the way, what are those stocks? Original Intent. Yeah, New Orleans, like I said, man, it's underneath sea level and it's on the Gulf of Mexico and it's got a dike all the way around it. The ongoing joke in the early 80s when I got back from Europe, I was living in Pensacola, Florida. It's like 2.5, 3 hours east of New Orleans off of I-10, straight off of I-10. I-10 went straight through Pensacola and New Orleans. The running joke was there's going to be a big hurricane. They're going to shut the floodgates and the water was going to go over the dikes. And it was going to be a big swimming pool because they wouldn't be able to open the floodgates because the water pressure would keep it closed. And that's what happened during Hurricane Katrina. And we were making fun of it 20, 30 years before that. Saying it was going to happen, and it happened because they're under seawater. They should evacuate that town, let it go back to marshland, move inland, move north of I-10 by about 15 miles. Original 10. What is Cito and Company, if you don't mind me asking? Even though you say investigate, I'd like to know at least what it does. I was talking about SFRX, and I think actually right now it'd still be a good investment for everybody because I think within a year or two it's going to be back up into the $1 or $2 range easy, and it's only like less than it's like 0.8 of 1 penny. And for some people, for me, money's been tight since COVID started, but before that I had quite a bit of money. Every year I'm getting less and less. They are stretching the envelope as far as my ability to stay liquid and solvent. Oh, sweet. Oh, here's some guys. Ameritrade or TD Ameritrade has been taken over by Charles Schwab. My TD Ameritrade account is being turned over to Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab or Schwab? Schwab the deck, laggy. Schwab the deck, laggy. You feel me, player? JM? No, I just got a notification. I could actually get out the email. I think I saved it, saying over the next couple of weeks. So basically, what probably happened, Charles Schwab did go under, but they got bought out by a larger corporation. They probably kept the name and just changed the Dixie. Don't think I don't see you with eyes in the back of my head, young lady. What are you doing up there? She's acting like it's no big deal. It kind of sort of is. Yeah, so basically, someone for advertisement reasons, probably whoever the larger company was that took them over, just kept the name for, like I said, advertisement familiarity reasons. That happens quite frequently in business because it's free advertisement. If you keep the name, you don't have to reinvent the company. Boom, there she goes. Get out of here, you sneaky little girl. Thank you, Wealth of Nations. That's a better explanation. Maybe, yeah, they're separate divisions of the same company, but only one division is going bankrupt, and they can still break apart and stay solvent. And business is so complicated. It depends on the structure. You can have like an umbrella company, a corporation, say an S corporation, which is for profit. L corporation, I think, is not for profit or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. It's been several decades. But say you have an S corporation. Under the S corporation could have like 12 LLCs or nonprofits, all based underneath that mother corporation, and they could like turn over depending on if they're making profits or if they're not making profits. And if the larger corporation that is known as umbrella corporation needs tax write-offs, it'll actually open up an LLC and take over a company that's losing money intentionally because they need tax breaks. And they'll include that LLC's losses in the umbrella corporation's tax filings. And it gets real freaking complicated. Get a tax lawyer. And also a CP, corporate lawyer, because there's some real complicated business going on there. And if you do it right, it's real hard to catch you. Yeah, I thought, I'm real happy that TD Ameritrade's been taken over by Charles Schwab. Well, Independent Mary, I am going to mess with you tomorrow night on your live stream. I do every time. I'm going to do it again. You guys who haven't been to Independent Mary's live streams are pretty fun. Yeah, I got my eyeball on some land in Alabama, 100 acres with a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 6 ponds actually, but 4 of them are several acreage long. Oh, Independent Manny. Oh, sorry. Oops. Yeah, well, check this out. That and this, I get a pass. I'm blind and I'm stoned. See, and I already forgot what I was talking about because you guys are fucking with me. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, land, and yeah, it's got a 4 several acre ponds on it. 100 acres, 4-bedroom, 2-bath brick house, like $600,000. Out here, that'll get you this house that I'm in, where I can spit and hit both my neighbors. What the fuck would I want to say out here? I just hope nothing happens till I come back from Vegas. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to do my best to have Ninja do a live stream with me and Andy. Yeah, I'm gonna have an interview with, like I said, Economic Ninja Travis and Andy Schickman. Southern out in Covington County, right above, right beside Andalusia. Probably it's like south about 2 miles of Andalusia on 55 and 35, right there. It's pretty decent above water level, so no flooding. It's real nice. It's got about a third of it's wooded, a third of it's pasture land, and a third of it's farmable. About that, plus actually it's 25%, 25%, and 25% ponds. Yes, it is Wealth of Nations. Very good price. And I've been eyeballing that son bitch for about 6 months saying, come on, get up off your ass, find a way to get that money together. And I will. It's meant to happen. I'll get it. And then I'll throw up a lot of tents and shit and have a fucking party, invite all you guys. Come on down. And two of the lakes, like 2.5, 3 acre lakes, are already stocked with fish. And then there's two like small ponds. One of the ponds is like half acre. It's fowl are hanging out in that area. It's already got duck hanging out in that area. And so it's like, and put up some fruit nut trees and throw up a fence. Fuck everybody. I'm not leaving. Hey, go ahead, Wealth. It's great. It's a great opportunity, man. It's a great opportunity. As long as someone I know gets it, not some jerks that won't do the right thing with it. Yeah, man. You could actually pretty much retire and then get yourself a truck and a little sawmill and a wood splitter, and get your name on the Northwest Florida and Alabama hurricane clearing list. And every time there's a hurricane, that you'll get called up, you go get paid to take wood and bring it back, and just cut it down, take it back to your place, and you get paid to haul it off to. And then you either mill it up or use it for firewood and then sell it. In either case, it's like a triple win. You might not work for a couple of years, but when you work, you're going to make enough money for all of those years. Or you can employ someone to do that if you have the equipment and the land. JM's just shy. I've been trying to get him a pair of Speedos and tell him to put on a fucking dancing pole in his backyard and start doing a couple dances. He'll get those girl subscribers quick. And those super chats will probably come in even faster. Well, you can, Wealth of Nations. You can get that kind of land right now. Actually, there's a couple places. There's in Escambia County. There's a nice 90-acre lot for, I think, 500,000 or 599,000, and it's got a little swamp area. It'd be good for adding crawfish and have yourself some crawdads. That's a way to give subscribers, JM. Throw up kitty cat videos or do some dancing in a thong. And you can always use the excuse it's cold up there and you're in Canada. It'll fly. Okay. My dad was Navy. I grew up as a Navy brat, and I've been an iron worker for 30 years. It's the type of sense of humor I have. No, that's. I thought the Deliverance was in Missouri or Missouri. And that's where you got to watch out for the ding 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 as you're paddling down the river on your canoe, and you hear break out the freaking guns. Well, oh no. Now Georgia is was that Deacon County or something like that. That's where civil rights was a big deal, where they were real racist whites against blacks down in the southern part of Georgia, southwestern part of Georgia. It starts with a D, the county. It's real close to that area though. But I mean, so what? I look for the land. I mean, I don't give a fuck. As long as I have 100 acres, I don't care what county it's in. As long as they're not too taxy, I don't give a fuck about the history of that county. You won't be able to come on my land. If I can see you, you're trespassing. And down there, that means I can shoot you. So not too many people trespass. So if no one's going to come near me, I don't give a fuck about the history. I got my shit going on, you know. It's all right, man. We're like fucking catty corner. I'm like, actually, if you're looking at it, yeah, I'd be in California and you're way the fuck over here. It's like 3,000 miles away. And I don't go in cold shit, so you ain't got to worry about it. I spent my life in cold shit enough for 2 lifetimes. I don't like that white stuff. You guys can have it. I'm just trying to get you viewers, man. I'm trying to help you out, man. Monetize your channel. Man, you'd have like 25,000 girls. They'd be like throwing super chats of $2, saying, shake that booty, JM. Here's $2 super chats, $2 super chat, $2. You'd be rich, bro. You'd be the first male stripper online. You could even like put on a mask or shit. It's online, man. You could like change up, hop on that computer and do that facial recognition and make yourself look like Alec Baldwin or George Bush or Joe Biden. No one would ever see your face, man. You'd still get shitloads of super chats. Fuck, people would be laughing like fuck seeing George Bush fucking senior up there dancing. Oh, that's just funny to think about. That's hilarious. Now they got all kinds of cool shit, man. You get a green screen up. You can like fucking, what's that? Make your head go ooh, ooh, stretched out and shit. Brandon on this. There you go. Break out the whips and chains for Brandon. Have old camel toe out there. All right, we need to stop. No more political shit. I'll get carried away and get another strike. All right, I'm waiting for one to go away. I think November 17th it goes away. I think I only have one. I hope I only have one. I'll blame Independent Mini United if I have more than one, just because she hasn't said anything in a while. And that's what kind of guy I am. Oh, she's still here. She'll say something, I'm sure. So what do you guys think of platinum? What do you think is going to happen with platinum? Do you think silver? First off, what's your thoughts on silver? Do you think silver is rare, more rare than gold? No clue. Anybody? What do you think about silver? Independent Mini United. So it's what, like 7-to-1 gold? 7 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold come out of the ground or something like that. If you didn't hear that, that's Gandalf talking to an Ostar cat. The reason why I say that is because platinum is 30, 28, 27 to 1. Well, I already asked you. It's too late. Jay, what's up? Yes, that's exactly what I think too, Jay. Actually, I think a downward, yeah, exactly. I think a downward slam on prices when everything goes down will cause the manipulators to lose control of the price because they're going to get blamed big time, and that never bodes well for anybody, no matter who the hell they are. See, that's where we all different. Platinum's my favorite metal. I love my platinum. Don't have hardly any of it, but I love it. I have a fucking hell of a lot more silver. I have like 120 times more silver than I have platinum. But that's still push platinum. Because everyone talks about silver. And we all know one thing is manipulated as hell. And, whatever. It ain't going to end until whenever it ends. I guess that's maybe one good thing about BRICS. Gandalf talking to his girlfriend again. Tell you what, life's always exciting around here. Yeah, I'm hoping a couple of things happen. I'm playing on this Vegas thing because I want to get a couple of interviews and raise my channel and get a couple thousand more subscribers. 10-4 I got like 2,300 right now. I'm hoping to drive it up to about 10,000, 15,000 here in the next month. Have some interviews with Ninja and have him push my show, and have Andy and whoever else there is do some interviews and push my show. Start making money on this YouTube stuff. And get back to work here in about another 3 weeks for a couple of weeks. Fly down to Florida, Alabama, and come on up here, big guy. Build my lightning box. Start my lightning crystal. Ain't that right, Gandalf? Are you comfortable? You want to see yourself? You're a superstar. This is Gandalf the Grey. He's my sexy little guy. That's interesting. I have not heard. I do know, well, Platinum Squeeze has actually been on for a while. It just hasn't been, the price hasn't reflected it. So if they stopped minting the Platinum Eagle, it's because they probably don't have any more platinum. What do you think about that, Mr. Platinum Guy? But I don't know. I definitely will look into it. I do know other royal mints are still minting, so you can still get platinum. And I know there's 14,000 or so ounces yearly minted, or not minted, but mined up in Montana. A small mine America has. But there's definitely a needed metal for newer technologies that are coming out. So there's Dixie right there. Thinking I can't see her. I got eyes in the back of my head. I'm looking at you, girl. I'm looking at you. I got you too, big man. Yeah, I got you too. You got claws. Yeah, they said they did that wealth because of they were retooling, is what they said, and it shut down for like 3 months, which is highly unusual. No one questioned it, so uh, Corona, Corona, not that word. Corona. That is the actual name. And what I'm calling it is Corona beer virus. Because if you do that, I think psychologically it's going to affect the Corona beer company. And that means they're going to have to throw money against those people that are affecting them losing money. That's why, in all actuality, it's called the coronavirus. Dixie. But they call it COVID, and I think they changed it to COVID because the Corona beer company was going to lose money. Dixie! Boy, she listens, doesn't she? The cerveza, yeah, the beer virus. Yeah. But if you call it Corona, which it actually is, the beer company, once that starts picking up and people start using that word, $10 says that freaking virus goes away. And they come up with another virus that's not part of the Corona family. Ain't that right, Dixie? Huh? She's on my right shoulder. See? And then I got this guy here. One good thing about cats is they got 101 body temperature. Body temperature is 101 degrees. They're like little electric blankets and troublemakers. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cut this short. I really don't have nothing to say. It's just a boring Sunday night, and JM Unleashed had to cut his live stream short because Sal came on, and I couldn't fuck with him. And I can fuck with him here, so I figured I'd throw out a live stream and have all you guys stop by who have nothing better to do. Oh, there he is. We need to quit talking about him. JM, we were not talking about you. I swear to God, we were not. Dixie was, but not us. I wonder what the hell she's looking at right now. Most of my cats have green eyes. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I like throwing it out there. I'm trying to think of how I want my channel to go because, everyone does things differently. And I guess I could try and do some news shit, like what Ninja does, or Ron's Basement does, or something like that, and try to do something more weekly. And then as things progress with Platinum, of course, add that into. But we got to see where things lead. I need to this weekend. We'll get a lot of information from all these guys at the Silver Symposium, I'm sure, and that'll help in the direction that I want to go. Yes, they are strategic metals, but also both have been used in cash. Kid a cowbell. Yeah, I don't think I have that many viewers. Although for my Lightning Crystal channel, I bet within a couple months I'll have several million subscribers. Because the cool shit that I want to do. That lightning crystal thing is mad scientist shit. And that's why I want to do. Oh, yeah, no, geopolitical is where it's at. Geopolitical, that's where you get your investment. That's the genesis of any investment. Like, I don't know. You want to feed the world, invest in Afghanistan. They are physically building a river. Key point. They're building the river through the center of their country with no foreign money, which means they have 100% control of that infrastructure project. And they've already announced that they're going to be a major wheat exporter to the world by 2028. And if you do any research like I did on that river they're building, they're geniuses. They're geniuses. on how it's going to work, how they're going to. Total genius. It's like, do some research. It's Afghanistan's new river they're building through the center of the country. It's going to be like it's, yeah, I don't know about the opium, but definitely wheat producers up to the wheat sales to the world, which shows a dynamic shift in food production countries of this world, which also is power shift. So if they can give up on the opium and concentrate on feeding the world, they can be more politically relevant than what they are right now. Just like Ethiopia building Gerd River Dam, $4.5 billion project. Not one bit of foreign money, no loans. All Ethiopian people, all Ethiopian people donated and were taxed for the Gerd River Dam to be built. And it's almost finished, and soon that country is going to be exporting power to all of those South African countries and getting paid, which is going to make Ethiopia a wealthy country. So a lot of things happening. And then you look at Niger kicking out France and Congo, Republic of Congo, by December of this year, giving ultimatum for the UN. The Blue Hats is what they're known, to be kicked to leave their country. A lot of things happening in Africa. There's a couple of smaller countries kicking out the UN and their colonial leaders. A lot of change. Lady across the street, her husband, ex-husband. Yeah, Chris. I mean, do right, be right. Uh, lady's ex-husband across the street, named James, a friend of mine, bought a real nice house in Ghana, Africa, West Africa. Well, GAM, if you want to know the truth, all you need to do is start a cryptocurrency coin, call it JM Money, and have enough people invest in it, and you have exactly what you want. It's been done by a lot of cryptocurrencies. Uh, Look at some of the stupid name coins that were out there for a while and gone now. It's because they were all bullshit. Someone just came up with a coin during the hype and the FOMO period of the halving of Bitcoin, when everything goes up, up, up. People come up with freaky names with some bullshit written write up document, put it on the open market, sell it. Look at Sam Bankman-Fried. They create bullshit. So I mean, you just gave the perfect example of what Sam Bankman-Fried did. Fuck over the central bank over crypto. It's not unregulated. You can get away with that shit. Sorry for all you crypto lovers. I just don't trust it. Yeah, a lot of money's been eaten up in the crypto market. Even Alexander the Great, yes, sir. Indeed, Wealth of Nations, you know your history about Afghanistan. I would actually love there to go there and see all the great older archaeological sites, but that's not safe. Same with Iran. I'd love to get in Iran and see all the old archaeological sites. Uh, yeah. You know, this is a problem. This is a problem a lot of people have about the second coming. And you don't have to have evil in your heart to take a life. Because during the second coming, it even says God's going to have a sword as a tongue. and lashing. So, yeah, it's just you're gonna be good, evil or good, and the good will kill the evil. Kill the evil. It's gonna be a spiritual war and a physical war. There'll be horns heard around the world. Gonna be all kinds of cool shit happening, but death is part of that cool shit because the death will be the evil, but still death. I'd like to have an island and just let people come out there and freaking live. Have a couple yachts to charter to make money off of that. To subsidize for what you can't get off the island. Big enough island, you can pretty much grow mostly what you need. Fish for the rest. Increase the reefs. They got great wind power technology. You don't even need solar. Especially if it's a rocky island with 40 or 50 foot rock top. You could throw some Archimedean screw type windmills. There's Dixie again. But yeah, there's a lot of cool shit. You also have tidal uh, electricity because the tide's always ebbing and flowing. It is amazing time, and I have told people on several of my live chats, write a diary. You think Anne Franks was famous? You don't realize it now. Hey Finn, you don't realize it now, but in 50 years, that diary will be worth a movie if it's well written. Sweet platinum in your pocket. I suggest everyone have platinum. It is going to amaze you if you think about it. Platinum is about 1/27th, 1/28th pulled out of the ground from gold. So in other words, 28 ounces of gold get pulled out of the ground for every 1 ounce of platinum. It's very, 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 very rare on this planet. And the newer technologies that are fixing to be rolled out to us require platinum. So much so that there are companies that have already launched rockets into outer space in preparation to do mining operations on the moon and on asteroids to specifically go after platinum, which should tell you the use case and need of platinum for the newer technologies coming out is at such a great a need that before it gets there, companies are going to be willing and are investing tens and hundreds of millions to mine it in outer terrestrial space on the moon and on the rocks, asteroids, and whatnot to get platinum to bring down here. That should tell you what the price should be of platinum. Screw gold, platinum. I don't know the footage. I know it. Okay, hold on. A mile and a half, so it's what, like 5,400 foot per mile, 5,600 foot per mile. So add 28, 7,000, about 8,000 foot is a mile and a half. Because I know it's about a mile and a half. So yeah, tad shy of 10,000 foot. Yes, it's about 8,000 to 10,000 foot deep, and it costs $12,000 or $1,200 to mine 1 ounce of platinum that they're selling for $944. Buy some platinum. Oh, 528 per mile. So you're looking about 8,000 foot is a mile and a half. So yeah, because it's about a mile and a half to 2 miles, 2 and a quarter depending. It is a deep down there in the Earth's crust. Uh, Back in the conquistadors, when they raided Central America, they came across platinum. And they named it platinum because it was like called, what was it, like little silver in Spanish, or dirty silver, or something like little silver, because they didn't know what to do with it, and they didn't think there was any value to it. So literally, the whole check this out. This is a thought process here. If they ran across platinum down in the Inca and the Mayan civilizations, Central and South America, that means there must be platinum mines down there somewhere, or at least placer mining of platinum, which is what we have in Montana, which gets out 14,000 ounces a year. So they should have, if they were finding little BBs of platinum and they called it platinum back then, they named it. It's like, I don't exactly recall what platinum means in Spanish. It's like little silver, I believe. Uh, that means there should be platinum down there, theoretically, either through placer mining. It'd have to be placer mining because they didn't dig deep down way back then in Central America, South America. Although the mountain range is the same. Dixie, you are trouble, young lady. You can't be good like Gandalf here and fall asleep. So what kind of work do you guys do? Wealth of Nation, Finn, Christopher. We all know what JM does. We're all subscribed to his channel. He walks those little things that chase around my babies. Think about breathing the air and how long it takes the air, how much money they waste in gas to pump air down, fresh air down there. Cool fresh air, because it's quite warm down there, Wealth of Nations. Yeah, it's very hot. Oh, right on, Finn. I believe everyone knows I'm an iron worker, union iron worker. Pleasantly unemployed, I guess. I gotta disturb my cat. Sorry, big guy. Let's put you down on the bed. And you, young lady. What do you do, Wealth of Nations, for a living? I build America. Oh, as a matter of fact, it says Tang Don Sinat Bahanga Chinto. Or in English, since it's backwards to you. Ironworkers Union 625, Hawaii. Again, I saw a program on YouTube. A guy was going to old, dead gold mines that used to have a claim on them like 100 years ago. No one's been to since. And he was going through the tailings of that old time gold mine with new modern technology, getting gold. It's amazing how easy. There's like 3,400 claims or 34,000 claims in America, gold mines in America that are not being mined, old gold mines, old claims. All you could do is go down to county, city, state offices, go through the historical records, find out where the mines were, who they were owned by, where they were registered, where they're located, and go in there and with a metal detector, or just go through the older tailings if there's a river around, and repan using a brand new sluice that you can bring with you, a hiking type sluice, run water through, run their old tailings through. You get so much gold. You're in the information and technology field. Sweet. Here's a good question. What would you guys in an ideal world like to be doing to make a living? What would be your ideal thing, whether it be stay home and be a stay home dad or whatnot? There's Harley Trouble, Dixie Trouble, the Trouble Twins. Trouble Twins. Right on. I don't like my job. I've been doing it a long time though. I see the same stupid mistakes. It's like over and over and over. Every 5 or 10 years, you get a brand new group of people and think they know everything, do everything. You know, that's that's not a bad thing to want, JM. I don't know if I'd want to do the vet or just own the equipment and the building and everything and let them do it. What exactly is that, Finn? A Gagola? Oh, fuck, JM knows what it means. Must be a northern thing. Well, donations. Gigolo. Right on. Yeah, I don't know if scuba diver instructor would be it. I'd like to do like, oh, Gigolo. Okay. Okay, right on. I get it. I'd like to be an underwater archaeologist or an actual archaeologist with underwater skills. I think that'd be kind of cool. Dude, one of those ones where the tire's like 10 times taller than you are. I never really cared to be wanted by the female. I always, no, hold on. Okay, there's no women here. I always found women to be a hassle. I didn't say I didn't like them. I just didn't find peace and tranquility. And, well, my iron working call name is Han Solo because my last name is Han and I work best solo, especially connecting. I actually am very, very good at connecting the iron without a partner, which actually they don't like you doing for safety reasons. But I don't care. I like doing it myself. But that's me. Hardly ever do I get to work doing that kind of stuff now. Well, you start a company doing what the hell you want to do, Christopher Vick. Find out what works, what you want to do, and make it work. Make money for you. Uh, you know, I'm eventually gonna find get my catamaran design done on a 3-dimensional computer design, and go to a yacht show and see if I can't sell the design the way the Italians and the rich people buy and sell shit. Hi, BioVlogs. You running a live stream, Bio? Baya? Bayai? Yeah, I never settled down long enough to find the right one, I guess. Me? I had nachos. Made the meat, made the nachos. Didn't make the sour cream. Not sour cream. How old are you guys? Really, JM? You don't look that old. I have Harley, Gandalf, and Dixie right here because there's an outside cat. Yeah, I'm 55. So we all more intelligent and wise than the average youngster yesterday, gone sure. Indeed, birds of a feather. Well, like I said, hopefully next weekend I'll have several live streams with Ninja, and maybe 1 or 2 with Andy, depending on how it goes. I'm not going to do the typical shit. It's not going to be about, Lord knows what it'll be with Ninja. That's just going to run whatever the hell it is. But with Andy, I'm hoping to do a unconventional interview and ask him about himself, actually. Well, the way I tell people is this. Every April when my birthday comes around, last time, what was it? Yeah, last time I said it's my 25th birthday. I've just celebrated it 30 times. And I also tell people when they ask, hey, how tall are you? I'll be like, 4 foot 23 and a half inches. Because that's just what I do. I like to make people think like 4 foot 23 and a half inches. What the hell is that? What do you mean 30 25th birthdays? Put it together and you figure it out. Stretching is very important, gentlemen. If you start stretching and continue it to where you can touch your toes, you can touch the ground, palming it with straight legs, dude, you will feel so much better. I mean, I've been doing eye work for 30 years, and I can stretch like a son of a gun. That's the only reason I can keep working. Pain doesn't bother me. It's like Diamond Dallas Page. Yeah, I plan on actually catching Ninja on one of his live streams. I'm gonna try and fuck with him and make him bust a nut laughing. If I get the opportunity to see where he's at when he does one of his impromptu live streams, I'm gonna try and bust him up and not let him do one. Yeah, stay stretched out, wealth of nations. That way, I mean, I even do one-legged squats for balance. And that's I don't know if you'll be able to see it. That's where you just take and go down and bend one leg, keep the other, you go down, snap, crackle, pop. Oh, my knee snapped 3 times. But you stay balanced and you use your body weight isometrics, and you stay balanced as you go down and come back up. And do that with both legs. Pops the knees though. Okay. This one's popping now. Ankles too. Oh well. Yeah, inside crescent, outside the crescent. All good things to do. Well, the nations, there's gonna be some. Chris Marcus and them do a Silver Fest, typically around November. And then you've got a lot of silver symposiums and other group activity type things of precious metals people that I don't know the name of, but there's several get together type things throughout the year. So you don't have to worry about that. There's lots of those going on. And I'm sure it will be next year as well. Economy depending. It depends on what happens. Lots of possible pathways are available right now for the future. So whichever one plays out will determine if there's a next year get together or not. I don't know. I'm sure. I'm sure Ninja invited him. He invited him to one place. I don't know if he was joking or not. What do you think, Harley? Was he joking? Yeah, who knows? He probably did just to be smug. Hey, you want to come? It's about gold and silver. Well, gentlemen, I do appreciate your time and the talk. Yeah, I'm hoping, like I said, actually, I'm hoping that I will be on Ninja's channel and Ninja will be also on my channel because that both of those will grow my channel, which I'll have a talk about. And since I've been his mod for about a year, I'm sure I'm sure he'll do something for me. But one thing's for sure, we will find out next weekend. Gonna find out. We'll see what Ninja's live streams look like and what my live streams look like. I'm actually not staying at Caesar's Palace. I'm staying Caddy Corner, so he might want to get away from the crowd and come over to my hotel room and do a live stream for a half hour, 15 minutes or something. It should be kick ass. Who knows? Try again. What's up? Yeah, I'm fixing to cut us off here. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up. Oh yeah, like, share, subscribe, buy some silver, some platinum. More importantly, be kind, helpful, and grateful, because that is better than being a jerk. Yeah, I've had quite a few good people come through here. And I feel like a cat. No, but again, this is towards the end. I'm fixing to cut this thing off so I can go outside and smoke a cigarette. Uh, I'm sure it's late for you guys are either 10, 11, or even midnight. So you guys have a great weekend. Uh, I'll try and get more organized, have some stories, geopolitical stuff, maybe some stuff that'll affect the price of silver or platinum, or some other geopolitical stuff, and have stories to back it up. And yes, God bless America and everybody here. Have yourself a great evening. Let's see here. Where's that button at? There it is. And I'll talk with you within the next week or so. I hope I put out about a half hour uh, pre-live thing, so hopefully it advertised it. And I'll see you next time. You guys have a great evening. Good night.